Three, two, one, action.
Well, let me tell you something, brother!
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Wrestling in Film podcast. Now, this is a, let's say, spontaneous episode because recently I read the comments of director Christopher Nolan, who recently obviously has had a massive success with The Odyssey, and he discussed the problem with film criticism, certainly amateur film criticism. And it really resonated with me and identified the problem with audience enjoyment in today's society, not just in cinema, but very much translates to wrestling and I think entertainment as a whole. So I'm going to read the quote. So, Nolan said, "Because people have this idea that because I can understand why the story affects me the way it is, therefore it did work. That's not how storytelling works. So when we create a heroic figure in a story, as storytellers, we have to be mindful of the energy that the audience brings to that story and the interaction between our intention and the way the audience receives that. And the fact that the mechanism is identifiable to people doesn't invalidate it." It really, like Nolan often does, hit the nail on the head. And I was just like, that's it. Like, that's exactly it. And at the time of reading that, I was seeing all these tweets and stuff, and I've probably been guilty of it once upon a time as well. But I think we're in this information age. And if I talk for wrestling purposes, people are always like, long-term storytelling, we want long-term storytelling. In wrestling, particularly when, for example, if a young superstar is being built or a certain story arc is being set up, maybe nine times out of 10, we know the conclusion. We know Cody Rhodes is eventually going to win the title. Will Ospreay in AEW, we know this return from injury is going to culminate in him winning the title at Wembley in just a matter of weeks. Obafemi just got put over by Brock Lesnar. That was by design to make this man the next superstar because he is the next superstar. He has it all. And we know the likelihood is he's being built to wrestle for WrestleMania to be crowned the guy. That's absolutely fine. There is nothing wrong with that. If we flip it back to the cinema kind of, in terms of cinema genres, if I go to watch a rom-com, I know the guy and the girl are going to end up together at the end. It's absolutely fine. Predictability is not a problem when it is the right thing to do. And if it's executed well, that's the whole point. Now, that is in the hands of the creative, and we all love a sense of unpredictability. Now, the ending doesn't have to change. It's on the creative to find different ways to keep us on our toes and maybe have slight shifts that we maybe didn't see coming. However, the problem lies in the sense of when we want unpredictability and we complain about this fact that, oh, it's obvious, I know what they're doing, because we feel a sense of wanting to be smart, we not only ruin our enjoyment, but because sometimes that voice can be so loud and we force sometimes pivots from creatives, which sometimes is the fault of the creative for caving, we then complain, oh my god, you didn't make Obafemi the star? You didn't let Will Ospreay win the belt? Then there's a problem on the other side. And it becomes this vicious cycle of problem, but we are causing that problem. We are choosing to feel that we are superior to the creatives. We are superior to... We're too big to accept the norm. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is a place for every form of entertainment. There is a place for every style. Certain things are designed to be wholly unpredictable. Where on the other hand, certain story arcs are there and are tried and tested formulas for a feel-good conclusion. And that's fine. We need to stop poking holes and trying to be too smart for our own good. Or not even our own good, just trying to be too smart because we aren't. we aren't. Sometimes it's fair. Criticism is fair when things go wrong. But I think it's A, the immediacy of the criticism before letting anything finish, and B, feeling that even great execution does not merit plaudits because, I knew that was going to happen. Doesn't matter that they just killed it and they did an absolutely, like, that was a hell of a movie, or that was such a well executed movie. That was a great match. We can't fault quality. And I think, like Nolan's words really hit home. I think that is a big part of our issue. We have to let go of this sense of, I know, so it's not good. Like, give me something I don't know. It's a very difficult thing in today's day and age, but also sometimes predictability is the right path. And, we can't complain about that. And I think it goes back to this cyclical kind of negative energy that we present just in life, where we seem to just be looking for holes. And don't get me wrong, there are some messed up stuff in this life, in this world, but we all have this, especially because of the internet, we all have this desire to find the holes and find the negative. Even if there's nothing really that negative, we're always looking for that angle. Where's it going to go wrong? We're looking to bring something down. We're looking to, tear it down. Looking for the problem, even if there's no real problem. Guys, let's heed Christopher Nolan's advice, and his track record will tell us. Just because we know doesn't make something bad. And if I had to simplify it even further, stop looking for the negative. Stop looking for any faults all the time. We can just enjoy, and something doesn't have to be perfect for us to enjoy it. And something doesn't have to be aligned exactly to our mindset to be good. Let's just take a step back, let things unfold. And you can like something, you can not like something. Don't try to be a smart aleck and poke holes for the sake of poking holes. It's not how it works. Allow it to breathe, allow it to come out. And then, you can like, you can dislike. But just because you know doesn't make it bad. Christopher Nolan, well said. And that was a weird cycle of me going round and round and round. But it's true. There's such truth to what Nolan said. And I think, we need to heed that. And let's enjoy it. This is entertainment, man. Let's enjoy it. Whether it's wrestling, whether it's film, whether it's television, whether it's whatever. Don't be too smart for your own good. Let's be entertained. That was some rambling from me. But I think, like I said, it hit home for me. And I think it really crystallized the issue that exists in the current landscape. Let's not be negative Nancy's. Let's be some positive people. And let's enjoy some stuff. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found this interesting. Or maybe you resonate. Maybe you agree, maybe you totally disagree. But don't be too mean about it if you do. But if you did enjoy, please share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you for a very exciting future episode that I have planned. Thank you, and see you later.